What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Jeremy the Machine Scott here. Today we're going to discuss how to maximize your results using the Quik Fitt training app and how to maximize your results with Quik Fitt online coaching. I'm going to go over a list of 10 different things. So get a pen, get a piece of paper and check everything off on the list to make sure that you're maximizing your results, to make sure you're getting the absolute best results possible. If you're doing these 10 things daily and consistently, not just Monday through Friday, but Monday through Sunday consistently, then you're going to get good results with Quik Fitt online coaching. Not just sometimes, not just when it's convenient, but all the time. So check off your list and make sure that you're doing these 10 things that I'm going to go over to make sure you're getting the absolute best results possible with Quik Fitt online coaching. Number one, workout intensity. Workout intensity is key. When you're in the gym and you're doing your workouts, you're doing your exercises, you're doing your sets, are you taking that very last set to failure? Okay, don't stop when it hurts. Don't stop when it's uncomfortable. Stop when you're done. Okay, you know when failure is. If you walk out of the gym knowing that you had a few more extra reps left that you could have done and you did not do those reps, you did not push yourself as far as you need to push yourself. So it's very important that you take your last set to absolute failure. If you're doing bicep curls and you're struggling and it burns, okay, and you know that you can get a few more left, but you stop just because it burns, and just because it's uncomfortable, and you stopped knowing that you could get one or two more reps, you did not take that set to failure. So if you want to get best results possible, you need to make sure that you're taking that last set to absolute failure. With good form, obviously, safety first. So you really want to take advantage of that, taking your last set to absolute failure. Not every set, but that last set. Number two, workout frequency. This is a big one. This is very common, and I get a lot of questions about this one, especially with leg day, especially with the ladies. Can I train legs 2 times a week? Can I train legs 3 times a week? Because a lot of the ladies like to train legs a little bit more frequently. However, more is not always better. If you're training legs 3 times a week, it's only a matter of time before you get injured. It's only a matter of time before you start to have some joint pain. Maybe not today, maybe not next week, maybe not 3-4 months down the road, maybe not even 6 months. Later on, years later down the road, training any muscle group too frequently is going to cause connective tissue injury. It's going to cause pain in your joints, in your tendons, and your ligaments. 2 times per week is the absolute limit that you should train any muscle group. If you can train that muscle group more than 2 times per week, then you're probably not training that muscle group hard enough. Your intensity is not where it needs to be. 2 times per week maximum, only on a larger muscle group like legs. However, with upper body, you don't need to train any muscle group more than 1 time per week. If you feel you can train that muscle group more than 1 to 2 times per week, then you're probably not training it hard enough. If you want to train anything in your upper body more than 2 times per week, that's probably a little bit too much. 1 time per week is plenty. Think about it. When you're doing chest, right, you're pushing, you're using your triceps, you're using your shoulders. When you're using back, you're using your biceps. So you're using up those elbow joints. On chest, you're using them on back. You're doing them on shoulders when you're doing shoulder presses. You're using your shoulders on chest. You're using your rear delts on back. So by hitting your shoulders multiple times per week or hitting your triceps multiple times per week, you're just going to overtrain. More is not always better. So doing more frequent workouts for a specific muscle group is not the answer. Focus on that one day and train that muscle group hard enough on that one day and you will get results. Trust the process. Patience and consistency is key. Number 3, resting in between sets. How long should you be resting in between your sets? However long your rest periods are set up for your workout plan. I've set up a specific rest time in between your sets for the workout program that you're on. Maybe 30 seconds, it may be 45 seconds, maybe a minute, maybe 90 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, depending on what kind of program you're on. Use the rest timer that's provided on the app. That's a very important tool for you to utilize. Incorporate this into your workout plan. Use that timer. If you rest too long between your sets, your body can start to cool down if you're on Instagram scrolling or if you're chit-chatting in the gym. So make sure you use that rest timer in between sets. It's very important to make sure that you take advantage of that tool that I've provided. because if not, you're not going to get the results that you want to get. Number 4, taking your sets to failure. That last set needs to be taken to failure. Always start with 1 or 2 warm-up sets. You can do as many warm-up sets as you like. And remember, there's no limit to the amount of warm-up sets that you can do for a specific movement. Warm-up sets should be light. They should not be strenuous. Warm-up sets should not be challenging. You need to warm up with a nice and easy, light weight. Gradually increase the weight each set, and then taking that last set to failure. Sometimes I've added drop sets into your workout plan. Make sure you do those drop sets where you go to failure and then drop the weight down and then get as many reps as you can with a lighter weight. Number 5, injury prevention. So you can go to failure, you can work out hard, you can work out intense, you can get maximum results. However, you want to prevent injuries. What is one of the best ways and one of my favorite ways to prevent injuries? Stretching, foam rolling, 5-minute cardio warm up. Sometimes I like to do 7, 8, 9, even 10-minute warm up. Prior to starting my workout, your body's gonna be more loose, you're gonna have more blood flow, your muscles are gonna be more flexible, you're just gonna be in a better mental state to get started on your workout. Always start with a 5-minute cardio warm up. It doesn't have to be strenuous, it can be light. Foam rolling and stretching also, a few times a week. I also have stretching videos available on my YouTube channel if you're not sure how to stretch, or I can incorporate stretching exercises into your workout plan for you. All you gotta do is ask if you're not sure how to stretch. Number 6, substitutions in crowded gyms. How do you substitute exercise? So if you watch all my videos about online coaching, especially the intro video, you should know how to substitute your exercises. For example, if you need to do flat bench and the gym's crowded and this flat bench is not available, or there's no flat bench in that gym at all you gotta do is substitute it out. It'll give you a whole list of a bunch of different exercises for that same exact muscle group, and you can substitute that flat bench for something else. If there's a piece of equipment that's being used, I don't expect you to wait around for a piece of equipment. You gotta get your workout in, you gotta keep moving. Just substitute the exercise out for another one for that same exact muscle group. Number 7, repeating the same exercises more than one time. Is that okay? It's absolutely okay. If you're getting benefits from an exercise like flat bench or lateral raises or whatever the exercise is, in order for you to gain the specific benefits from that specific movement in the angle that it hits that specific muscle group, you have to perform that exercise more than once. If I do side raises with 12 pounds this week, next week I might try and do side raises again with a little bit more weight or maybe a few more extra reps, and the following week and so forth. Every week I'm going to try to beat my record from the previous week, either more reps or more weight, which is why it's important to keep track of how many reps and how many pounds you're doing for each exercise. That's a very important tool that you need to take advantage of that's available with Quik Fitt online coaching, is keeping track of your records and try to beat your previous week's records. Use all the tools that are provided in the Quik Fitt online coaching app. We have a feature in the app to keep track of your weight, reps, sets. You can check your weight and keep track of your weight. You can upload progress pics, so keep track of your progress. Sometimes the scale's not doing what you want. However, your body composition is changing and you can see the difference when you compare progress pics side by side. You need to use the meal plan that's been provided for you inside the fitness app, and you need to use MyFitnessPal and track your calories. Keep track of your protein, carbs, and fat. Hold yourself accountable. You have a specific amount of protein, carbs, and fat that you need to eat in order for you to reach your fitness goals. And how do you keep track of that? MyFitnessPal. Follow the meal plan, track your calories through MyFitnessPal. So utilize all the features and tools that are inside the app if you want to get the best results. Track your workouts, follow the meal plan, follow the cardio plan, check everything off. Keep track of your protein, carbs, and fat. That's a big one. That's definitely one of the most challenging things that we do, is eat the right foods. It's very important to keep track of your calories on the weekends. The weekends are the most important because the weekends are what throws us off. The weekends tends to create a big wall between where we are and where we want to be. It's an obstacle. The weekends are tough. We have outings, family gatherings. We like to drink on the weekends. We like to party. We like to go out. So sometimes the weekends really stop us and hold us back from getting to where we need to be. Number 9, the SAID principle. Specific adaptations to imposed demands. Okay, when you go in the gym and you put your body under stress, if you're bench pressing or squatting a certain amount of weight and you challenge yourself and you take that set to failure, You're creating an environment where your body needs to adapt. And how does your body adapt when you place a load on that muscle group? Your body adapts by building more muscle, by getting stronger. But you have to put demands on your body and create that environment for it to adapt. If not, then you're not going to get the results that you want. You're not going to see the gains. You're not going to see the gains in strength. You're not going to see the physique change and transform unless you place demands on it in order for that to happen. Number 10, last but not least, more ab workouts. That's a big question that I get all the time. Can I have more ab workouts? Can I do more ab workouts? If the reason for you wanting to do more ab workouts is to get abs, or if the reason for you wanting to do more ab workouts is to get a six-pack, you're not going to get abs by training abs. You're not going to get a six-pack by training your abs more frequently. You can do all the crunches in the world that you want. You can do all the ab exercises that you like, the best ab exercises in the world, until you get into a caloric deficit and burn more calories than you consume, then your body fat won't go down. If your body fat does not go down, then you will not be able to see your abs. If you're doing abs to get abs, the good news is you already have abs. However, if you want to see those abs, if you want those abs to become visible, then you're going to have to eat the right foods and you're going to have to get moving and get active. You're going to have to get into a caloric deficit. By getting into a caloric deficit, you're going to lose body fat and get leaner. When you lose body fat and get rid of that subcutaneous layer of fat that's on top of the abdominals, then you'll be able to have visible abs. So it's going to take some hard work and it's going to take some sacrifice. Make sure that you utilize all the tools that I have provided for you inside of the Quik Fitt training app so you can get the best results possible with Quik Fitt online coaching. If this video was helpful to you, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button down below. Jeremy the Machine Scott, out.